Hey y'all up here? Y'all up here over the whole using best numbers to Michael Jordan. Hey, chill on me, bro. I was just watching the video, bro. But LeBron's still a goat. All right.
Boy, oh boy, I do not want to record this video, but boy. Here we are. Before we get into all the Lakers talks and chatter and all the Lakers talking, I told you so, low. Before we get into all that, of course, let's break down the trade. Everything we need to know about it and my personal opinion about everything that happened.
Is it me or is this low? No pun
For those who
intended.
don't know, but I'm pretty sure you know because you look at the top of the video, the Dallas Mavericks are the franchise who won the Kyrie Irving sweepstakes. Congratulations to Dallas. Over the past couple of really years now, there's been this ongoing belief that the Mavericks, as soon as possible, need to put alongside a star next to Luka Doncic.
Oh, that's true.
Some of the
That's true.
responsibilities.
Luka's been doing too much. Luka looks a lot like LeBron in 2004, 5, 6,
But
7,
it's something that needed to be done. In return,
8.
the Brooklyn Nets are going to receive Dorian Finney-Smith, Spencer Dinwiddie, a first round
9.
and a couple of second rounders.
No, 8. I'll stop at 8.
Positive. We're going to stay positive in this video for as long as we possibly can. When it comes to the Dallas Mavericks, you got the start that you wanted. Take out some
Which way am I going? Which way am I going? No, that's cold as hell, boy.
Again, you got the start that you wanted. Take out some responsibility from
Which way am I going? Which
more dynamic offense, less predictable offense as well, which I think was a major problem with the Dallas Mavericks over the past couple of years, especially in the postseason. They were just riding Luka way too much in deep postseason runs, deep in the fourth quarter. You can clearly see in some of those situations he was just not physically prepared for it. Quite frankly, not that many players in NBA history are.
He made that one look easy.
To, carry a franchise
Touch is crazy.
Especially early on in your career. So I do
Touch is
believe
crazy.
adding Kyrie to this offense adds a level of depth and dynamic.
I hate this chair. I'm gonna say it every video.
But man, the defense that they lost. Shout out to Dorian.
I gotta give me a new one.
Moving forward, I'm gonna just call him DFS because I'm not gonna keep saying that name. DFS, great defensive player, really good defensive player on the wing, very versatile.
Why not just call him Finney?
Especially in the passing lanes. He was the guy that went out there and did a lot of the dirty work defensively for this team. Losing him it's just a major knock for a team that was already struggling on the defensive side of the floor. I don't know what this team does defensively, and that's why I believed that when the trade talks came about going after Kyrie, I wasn't sold on. The other thing that I'm really concerned with
nutmeg. I knew that was coming.
With one another. Kyrie's a ball-dominant player. He's definitely proven throughout his career that he can move.
Oh, goodbye.
The ball. But both of these players demand the ball in their hands. They're both ball dominant. They're both heavy dribblers. I'm not really liking the identity.
I want to throw this wild perspective out there real quick. What is the chance of Kyrie being super invested in his NBA stock, and he's going to basically pass the ball every time Luka's looking for it, find Luka in those heavy gravitational possessions? I don't think Kyrie's going to hog the ball as much as we think, and I think Luka's just going to try to make him happy. I think Luka's going to try to make this ride bearable for Kyrie as well. I think there's going to be too much passing, to be honest with you.
Of a backcourt, as much as I think a lot of people are, again, the offense will be there. It will be dynamic, but will the production be high enough to usurp whatever you think you may be missing defensively, which I think will be a lot from a team that already struggles on that side of the floor.
I can't tell with the volume, so I'm going to go up a little bit.
Now, moving out to the Eastern Conference with the Brooklyn Nets, and honestly, and this is not me as the Laker fan here. This is me being very genuine. I have no idea why they make this trade. I think this is a really bad trade for a team that will inevitably have to blow it up and move Kevin Durant. And fair enough, they may be delusional now. I think a lot of
I don't care.
But picking up Dinwiddie and Dorian Finney-Smith, two really good complementary pieces for a championship caliber team, not a team that is basically just has one star and a bunch of complementary pieces in an Eastern Conference.
Okay, I get what you're saying.
Extremely stacked. So even though I do like the complementary pieces, I do believe DFS makes this defense even better than what they once were before. They're much more versatile. They're way more productive on that side of the court, which is something that's been a problem the entire time. All of it goes out the window. All of it is basically pointless when you don't have the stars alongside them. Boy, Brooklyn is an organization that now has failed to build two super teams basically within a decade's time, and they gave up the amount of draft capital they've been giving up to just fail with super teams, and they failed in a finite amount of time. That KG, Paul Pierce, Darren Williams, Joe Johnson, that super team that they had, that team within a year and a half's time was already deemed to be a failure. It is crazy that we are basically just
2008, 2009, Boston Celtics. That's a super team.
years removed.
Them old niggas.
The Brooklyn Nets receiving James Harden. And
Come on.
2 years later,
James
Harden won it out and he got out. Kyrie won it out and he got out. And Kevin Durant has already voiced his opinion on wanting out, and he, I believe, is the next one to be out. If that is the case, why would you get complimentary pieces instead of getting as much draft capital and young players as possible? Massive losers, in my opinion, if you're Brooklyn, because I just don't see.
I mean, they fucked up on way too many levels. It's not even just draft.
KD, I don't know what to tell you. You chose this path. You wanted to play next to Kyrie.
Yeah.
He
wanted to prove a point. He wanted to leave Golden State.
You should have stayed with the Warriors. And then not only you should have stayed with them, you should not have signed that contract extension for a team that you were not 100% sure on what they were going to do. Massive loser in this situation, because until
it wasn't even the team.
Like
he was banking on himself.
To believe, hey,
he won 2 rings back to back. He was banking on himself.
Try our hardest to rebuild around you. That's what it sounds like. KD, you're done. Some of your better years in your career, playing at this stage of your career, is now about to be wasted from a franchise that believe that you owe them. You owe.
I feel like when you got this much neck fat, you know what I'm saying, you better put this little finger down, boy. You better speak with a little less bass in your voice, boy. Anyway.
Them their time to stay there as long as they demanded.
All this spectator shit in America getting crazy.
The Houston Rockets, they got the picks from the Harden trade, and they're looking pretty now. Also, bro, that Ben Simmons trade, bro, as time continues to progress, that Ben Simmons trade might be one of the worst trades I've seen in the last 20 years. I mean, my goodness. Because after you done got Ben Simmons, every young player...
20 years is saying a lot, though.
You cannot receive them because of a rule that's set in place that's preventing you from...
As a Cavalier, I can name like 2 or 3 that fuck our organization.
Simmons, so it's done. Furthermore, Simmons...
The one that would have saved our organization is trading for Amari Stoudemire.
So he's already tying up what that team can do.
With LeBron?
And on top of that, he's playing much worse. That trade is... terrible. I just don't understand the trade through and through. I just don't get it. You should try to get as much draft capital as possible. But
I'm gonna stop you right there. It's just poorly ran, top to bottom. I just don't think there's any structure at all. At all.
But
dang,
you can't fucking get it if the Lakers don't fucking offer it. Look, Rob Pelinka.
Oh,
Rob
here we go.
In that fucking front office, y'all niggas are. I'm done. I can't. I'm
talk about poorly ran organizations.
I cannot be a fan of a franchise that is so incompetent that they're not willing to put in 2 first-round picks in Austin Reeves. I should not go on my timeline on Twitter and see news telling me the Lakers they're unwilling to move off of Max Christie and Austin Reeves. Shut the fuck up. Are you dumb? I should not go on my timeline.
Nah, he's right, dog. He's right.
The Lakers were only willing to move off of 1 draft pick. Who cares? Why are y'all holding on to picks?
Well, LeBron's going to be gone, and those picks are going to mean a lot.
After this season, LeBron and AD are only under contract for 1 more guaranteed year. LeBron has already stated he wants to play with his son. This was a layup of the passing of the torch from one era to the next. Hey, LeBron and AD, this era has been really good, been great. LeBron, hey, I'm about to go play with my son. I'm going to try to give y'all another really good 2 more seasons. After that, I'm gone. After he leaves, you now go into the foreseeable future with 2 top 15 players in Kyrie and Anthony Davis when they're both healthy and playing. Why would you not trade 2 first-rounders for that? Why are you holding on to Austin Reeves for that?
I think the answer to that question is one name and one name only. Anthony Davis. if Anthony Davis goes down and gets hurt and it's all on Kyrie while LeBron's gone and they're working for the young guys and drafting young fellas, I think I see what they see.
Why would you not move off of Max Christie for that? What are y'all doing? I'm done. I'm done.
I can kind of understand both sides.
No more, bro.
I can kind of understand both sides. It's a fuck up by the Lakers. That's how I feel, but I can kind of understand both sides.
It's been an incompetent franchise since the latter part of Kobe Bryant's career. In 2014, the Lakers drafted Julius Randle.
Rest that
What did
mamba.
they get for Julius Randle?
Dude, I've had to say so many RIPs today, bro.
What do you do with him? Basically, you have to trade him and ship him off for Brook Lopez and Kuzma. Oh, wow, that's really good. But what happened to Brook Lopez? What'd you get for him? Nothing. You let him just walk, even though there's been reports that he said he wanted to stay. You drafted Lonzo over Tatum. You drafted B.I. over Jaylen Brown. Fair enough, though. Both of them turned out to be quality pieces. Lonzo and B.I. were packaged with Hart and a couple other assets.
Could you imagine Tatum and B.I. though? Woo.
To go get AD. That was a layup, even if I was still trying to be favorable to Rob Pelinka in that front office. Fair enough, you got Alex Caruso. Fair enough, you built that team. Okay, but then what else did you do with those players? KCP and Kuzma.
You sound like an uncle, boy.
Traded to go get Russ. For what? What'd you get for Alex Caruso again? Nothing. You let him walk. 1 year of competition.
And he started shitting in Chicago.
Even in that year, the major move that they made was a layup of a move. Everybody knew that the Lakers were trying to get AD 7 years ago. And all of the other moves that I could try to give you the credit for, you basically got either nothing for them or Westbrook. It's not a competent franchise. And Russ more than likely will stay on the team. If you're telling me that they were struggling to move off of another pick for Kyrie, why do I think that they're going to move off of any draft capital for those crazy ass Utah Jazz trades that have been circling around? Oh, they might get Clarkson and Mike Conley. Laker fans sitting there convincing themselves, oh, just wait when everybody healthy. They was healthy last night, and they lost to the Pelicans without Zion. Also, I just want y'all to know. Just want you to know.
He spit on me, bro.
I just want to. Hey, and they lost to the Pelicans without Zion. Also, I just want y'all to know. Just want you to know. I want every Laker fan who sits there and talk about health. I want you to know this. Every team in the NBA deals with health issues. But if you need AD and LeBron and Russ to play every single game just so you can be an above 500 ball club, guess what? You're not a fucking good team. Stop being stupid. You're not a good team. You fired a
that ASMR went crazy.
Mediocre offensively to hire a rookie defensive-oriented coach who's mediocre offensively. But that front office has allowed y'all to use Frank Vogel as a scapegoat just for them to turn around and hire Black Frank Vogel. He just hired the same nigga.
Wait, Lo, come here. Come here.
Like everybody else gets caught up in it. I had niggas on my timeline asking,
hey, Lo, come here.
Hey, Lo,
come here. Hey, come here.
Video? Why?
Yo, he does this without a script. I'm trying to see if there's a script in his eyes, an outline or something.
Making a video to circle jerk off Rob Pelinka. Oh man,
that's crazy.
Job, Rob, you got Rui. What the fuck? No, I'm a Bucks fan, bro. I can't.
He said I'm a Bucks fan.
I genuinely can't. And the only way that I will ever become a Laker fan again is when Rob Pelinka gets fired. I cannot root for a team that employs Rob Pelinka. He has to be fired. He has been the problem the entire time. Finally, the next big winner, shout out to the Denver Nuggets, bro. I think Denver has now further solidified themselves
what Denver do?
as the best team in the Western Conference. They're one trade away from really putting themselves in title contention and competing with some of those teams in the Eastern Conference. Bones says he wants out, so I do believe that move will be made fairly soon. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, notification bell, because I will be uploading my trade video, probably tomorrow because everything is kind of moving pretty fast. I don't want to miss out on anything. I will be uploading my
Hell
trade
yeah.
video. Shout out to Denver.
Nah, you're right.
Golden State Warriors, also Curry just got hurt. Who knows how long he's going to be out, so that's the other team that's competing. And I think every other team in the Western Conference, they just don't have the personnel to match up with someone like Jokic. This is Jokic and the Denver Nuggets Western Conference to lose at this point, and I don't think anybody else is coming close unless Kawhi and PGs just turn into a whole nother level of player in the postseason, which who knows. But hey, man,
Why he talk like an analyst, boy?
Signing out as a Bucks fan. I'll see
He
you.
said signing out as a Bucks fan. Yo, Lord, that wasn't bad, bro. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed myself, my boy. I sure enough did. Oh, nah. But I do want to go with Souls and Sage. Hold up. All right. Next.